Hello and welcome to News 9. I am Nishchita, and first up, there was a war of words during the Assembly session again today as R. Ashoka took on Home Minister KJ George. Ashoka slammed Home Minister over ADGP Ravindranath's Coffee Gate episode. He said that there was a law and order issue as KSRP personnel had staged a protest in Bengaluru. Well, my colleague Arun joins us with more details on this. Well, Arun, yet another session filled with ruckus in as many days.
That's right, Nishchita. Remember, yesterday there was a war of words, so to speak, between the former Deputy Chief Minister R. Ashoka and the Chief Minister Siddaramaiah over the BBMP's preparedness to combat the monsoon woes. And today he's ticked off the Home Minister KJ George, citing the fact that there has been a complete breakdown as far as law and order in the state is concerned. He cited a few instances starting from the controversial demise of PSI Mallikarjun Bande, and touched also upon the recent incident involving a very senior police official, ADGP Ravindranath, who was then shunted out of Bangalore to Dharwad. So clearly, Ashoka's point of view is that there has been a complete law and order breakdown as far as the state is concerned. There have been instances where even rioting has been seen in a jail compound in the state where policemen were injured. So clearly he's called for actually a discussion under Rule 69, and clearly at this point of time there is a lot of tension, so to speak, in the assembly because of this ongoing sparring of words between the opposition and the treasury benches. So we will have to wait and watch, but clearly the opposition not willing to relax or let the government off the hook. Remember, yesterday Ashoka targeted the Chief Minister, and then they also targeted the State Housing Minister Ambarish. So clearly, as far as the opposition is concerned, it believes that it has much more fodder on its hand and can use it to actually embarrass and question the government, and also question it over the so-called sleeping over kind of governance that it seems to be enjoying at this point of time, Nishchita.
Right, and also we understand that in the backdrop of the city suffering so many problems is the garbage issue, or for that matter, the monsoons are not arriving on time. Ideally, we would expect our leaders to find solutions to these problems and not battle over issues such as this.
It depends on which side of the fence you are sitting, Nishchita, because there are quite a lot of issues. As you rightly pointed out, the preparedness of the BBMP to combat the monsoon woes is one of them. The fact that there has been some kind of lapses or slip-ups on the part of the law enforcement agencies is the other one. Also, there are other issues like possible price hike in the backdrop of news that monsoons could be weak this time around. So the number of issues seem to be quite a large, and one should use the assembly session to have a productive discussion to figure out how best the problems of the citizens can be mitigated. So probably this is the way the opposition finds or deems it interesting to actually bring the attention of the government. But we will have to wait and watch to figure out if the government is willing to sit down, have a discussion, iron out the problems and identify solutions so that the lives of the ordinary man or the Aam Aadmi is not put into trouble, Nishchita.
Right, stay with us, Arun. Let's listen to the banter that took place on the floor of the House today.
ADGP ರವೀಂದ್ರನಾಥ್ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಕರಣ ಏನಾಯಿತು ತಾವು ನೋಡಿ, ಒಂದು ವಾರ ಸೀರಿಯಲ್ ರೀತಿ ಬಂತು. ಒಂದು ವಾರ ಸೀರಿಯಲ್ ರೀತಿ ಒಬ್ಬ ಅಧಿಕಾರಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡುವಂತ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಿ ಕಾಫಿ ಶಾಪ್ಗಳು ಕೂತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದೇ ಅಪರಾಧ. ಮೊನ್ನೆ ಕೇಂದ್ರ ಸರ್ಕಾರದ ನೋಡಿದಿರಿ, ಯಾರ್ಯಾರು ಗಾಲ್ಫ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಡ್ಯೂಟಿ ಅವರ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಿ ಗಾಲ್ಫ್ ಆಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ತಗೊಂಡು ಇವತ್ತು ಅವ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಕ್ರಮ ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಈ ಬಂಡೆ ಪ್ರಕರಣದಲ್ಲೂ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಗೃಹ ಸಚಿವರು ನಮ್ಮ ಬೆಳಗಾಮಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕೊಟ್ಟರು. ಅದು ಆ ಒಂದು ಅಪರಾಧಿ ಭೂಗತ ಪಾತಕ ಸಂಬಂಧ ಇರತಕ್ಕಂತ ಒಬ್ಬ ಅಪರಾಧಿ ಇವತ್ತು ಪೊಲೀಸರ ಒಂದು ಸಾವಿಗೆ SI ಆ ಬಂಡೆ ಸಾವಿಗೆ ಕಾರಣ ಅಂತ. ಇವತ್ತು COD ಇರ್ಬಿದೆ, ಪೊಲೀಸರ ಗುಂಡಿಂದನೇ ಬಂಡೆ ಸಾವಾಗಿದೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಇವತ್ತು ಆ COD ರಿಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಇಂದ ಬಂದಿದೆ. ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರೇ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಇವತ್ತು ಪೊಲೀಸರ ಗುಂಡಿಂದ ಸತ್ತಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಯಾವ ಗುಂಡೋದು, ಯಾರು ಆರಿಸಿದ್ರು? ಇವತ್ತು ಜನಕ್ಕೆ ಇವತ್ತು ರವೀಂದ್ರನಾಥ್ ಪ್ರಕರಣ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಬಂಡೆ ಪ್ರಕರಣ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಅಥವಾ ಮಂಗಳೂರಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಆ ಒಂದು ಘಟನೆ, ಈ 3 ಘಟನೆಗಳನ್ನ ನೋಡಿದಾಗ ರಾಜ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾನೂನು ಸುವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆ ಹದಗೆಟ್ಟೋಗಿದೆ.
Right, and also now coming back to you, Arun, we heard the entire conversation and we are seeing from yesterday that Ashoka has been on an overdrive criticizing the Congress government over the governance that it is offering to the state. Truly something that the Siddaramaiah cabinet will have to look into, as they are giving more than one opportunity to the opposition to criticize them.
Well, those are the two tenets of democracy, Nishchita. Remember, you need a very strong opposition to question the government in place, and the government also has to deliver. So remember, both the government and the opposition are equally responsible, because both of them have their hand as far as governance is concerned. So definitely these issues, these kind of debates are a welcome move. In fact, if solutions can be found and they taken to the logical conclusion so that lives of people can improve, then nothing like it, because this kind of a debative issue or debative situation in the assembly is far more acceptable, it's far more civilized than what we have seen across several other state assemblies in the country, where lawmakers have actually turned hooligans. So clearly this kind of debate is a welcome move, but we will have to wait and watch what course these discussions go ahead or logically come to a close, whether there are any kind of solutions found to the problem, or once again will this be a case of who has a higher decibel level, whether the opposition benches or the treasury benches. So one hopes that these discussions will be fruitful. There will be some kind of a solution found to the problems, and problems will not be swept under the carpet of the assembly, so to speak, Nishchita.
Right, thank you for joining us with all those details. Well, there we have it. A heated war of words once again, but this time it is not between the Chief Minister and Ashoka, but it was between KJ George as well as the former Deputy Chief Minister, concerning the kind of ruckus that prevailed on the streets of the city thanks to the ADGP Coffee Gate incident. And moving on now, jewellery worth lakhs of rupees was stolen from a store in Bengaluru. The incident took place at Mataji Jewellery Shop located on Sungatakatte Main Road. The jewellery shop belongs to a person named Tijoram. A case has been registered at the Kamakshi Palya police station. In this regard, well, these are the first visuals of the incident that you see in your television screens. These still photographs go on to prove the kind of modus operandi that was employed by the thieves. They broke open the shutter, they pulled it up just a bit to give enough space for the thieves to make their way inside. They supported the shutter using a small stone, and they performed the loot, and they made away with the booty in that very small gap itself. They ensured that the entire shutter was not pulled up, thereby creating a lot of noise and alerting the neighbours. My colleague Harish joins us with more details on this. Well, Harish, what more can you tell us?
Well, what the police are telling us right now is that this has happened sometime early in the morning or late last night. That is what they suspect. And this is a jewelry store that is part of 2 floors. That's the ground floor and the first floor. And these miscreants have managed to break open the rolling shutter itself on the ground floor. And then they have gone inside and they have looted this entire shop. Right now, there is no clear estimate on what is the kind of amount or jewelry that has been stolen from the shop. but it is said that it could easily run to several lakh rupees. And the police are also trying to see if anyone in the vicinity had noticed any activity, any suspicious activity, because they have broken the rolling shutter lock itself, and this can't be done in a few minutes. It will take some time. So they are in fact going around the area to see if anyone actually noticed few people loitering around, Nishita.
But also we understand that it was a very planned attack. They knew exactly what to do and get away with the loot without alerting too many people around. Does it look like known persons could have been involved in this particular robbery, Harish?
Well, in the past, in similar incidents, we have seen that it's usually either an ex-employee or a known person or someone who frequents the shop, who knows where exactly the jewelries are, where exactly the CCTV cameras are placed, and what time the shop closes, and also whether this road sees a lot of traffic late in the night, and all these aspects are taken into consideration, and then they attack. So in this case as well, there could be a good possibility that it could be someone who knows how the store works and inside details of the store, who has managed to break in and loot the entire shop and go out without making any noise and without getting noticed, Nishita.
Right, thank you for joining us with all those details there, Harish.